What's up, everybody? How are you? It is good to see you. It is good to be seen by you. And me being the one who is glad to see you and glad to be seen is he, Bill Sylvie, aka the Dungeon Delver, coming to you live, loud and clear from an undisclosed location somewhere in the swamps of sunny Central Florida. Guys, how the heck are you? I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic, because I am. It's Friday. We made it. We made it all the way to Friday. And I want to say a special thanks and round of applause to all of our new subscribers this week. I feel like we're finally back on track. And after fighting and punching and kicking and screaming and clawing and digging and Googling and adjusting, finally getting noticed by YouTube again, so I can get more cool stuff about classic D&D out there. But if you're one of those people who has not yet subscribed, please, pretty please do me a favor. Click the subscribe button, click the bell icon for notifications. That would be peachy keen. I would love that to death if you would do that. That would be really cool. So thank you in advance for engaging in such tomfoolery. I do appreciate it. And if you're looking for a way to commemorate that you have joined us here on this channel, then please, by all means, by every means, by any means necessary, check out our merch. It is listed in the description of the video. We have a beautiful merch logo done by the one and only Tracy Lesh. It's a great piece that harkens back to his 1975 Dungeon board game box cover. The colors on it really pop. It's got some 1970s comic art aesthetic going on that you really would look good. It will just look good. And as it says, Gary made me do it. And so you rock that t-shirt at your table and people are like, why did you use deities and demigods and have multiple Cthulhus attack the party? Gary made me do it. So get in on some of that sweet Delver's Dungeon merch and represent the brand. Show them how much you like the show. And if you don't like that, then maybe you're into software. Maybe software is your jam. Maybe no, I am too serious for that. You go down and you check out Crom. Crom is the Character Record Organization Manager. Guys, it is the last word in first edition AD&D character curation, creation, and management. Guys, really, it really is the bee's knees, okay? Create characters, roll them up, build any first edition AD&D character class any way you want, any of the 4 die rolling methods, or manually enter in your stats, set them any level. You got the moxie to dual class as a human, or dual class into bard as a human or a half elf. Do that. Your dungeon master, or maybe you're the dungeon master, you want to check to see if a player's got psionic potential. It'll handle that if you want. Age your characters and watch their stats adjust accordingly. Change their alignment. Change their stats manually yourself. Maybe you got an Iron Stone. Maybe you got a Wish. Maybe you got a Librum, Tome, Grimoire, whatever. You can change their stats. Buy equipment, sell gems and jewelry. Level them up, either milestone leveling or just add XP until it tells you, hey, it's time for you to level up. Guys, it does it all. Save in text or HTML. It really is everything you need to create and manage an AD&D character. And with a manual input method, guys, if you've got a classic character that you've had for years that you know and love, then please, absolutely, just go ahead and enter them in. It runs on Windows 8, 8.1, 10 or 11, 32 or 64-bit, Linux and Mac OS through Wine. Get a copy today. Drop me an email, bsylvie@gmail.com. Would nice to see that's not I mean, I hope someone makes a Crom for Traveler. A couple of mentions out there. Somebody asked, will I ever have a booth at Gen Con? No. 3-day booth at Gen Con or 4-day booth at Gen Con or whatever booth at Gen Con costs more than my house. I would never be able to afford a booth at Gen Con, even if I wanted to go. But David Montgomery says it would be nice to see Crom for Traveler. I mean, I don't play Traveler enough to know how to do that. So another question came up about, did I see the announcement? Hey, that's great. Your character survived his first Back Me session. That's awesome, Damien. Someone asked about, did I watch the Greyhawk D&D news? I knew, because we've had a couple of the designers of Melf's Guide to Greyhawk on. Oh my God, that logo for Greyhawk is ugly. Everything is flat and ugly and stupid and stylistically dead today. And I hate it. I hate that thing with the fire of 1,000 suns. If they said, this is first edition AD&D Greyhawk, this is the box set and the folio, but this is our new logo, I'd still say, awesome. I hate your new logo. It looks fucking awful. But with that said, I don't know that what they said, that what they got into with it was really anything I'd be interested in. Because people have asked me, they're like, oh, Bill, you going to do a Gen Con wrap up? No, I'm not. Because there's no AD&D, there's no OD&D, there's no basic D&D being discussed. I've had the creators of Melf's Guide to Greyhawk on this show to talk about it. I did a video about it, just a standalone video. And I'm not really interested. We're gaming tonight, but I'm going to get on a little bit of a rant. Wizards of the Coast still thinks you're scum for playing old D&D. They basically printed it in black and white for an entire year. The 50th anniversary of Dungeons and Dragons was spent just slapping you in the face with that, pursuing the modern gaming audience. All right. The bare minimum of what could we do that someone like the Dungeon, not that they would come back to the Dungeon Delver. But if they said, hey, guys like this, what's the minimum we could do to get a guy like this to say something nice about it? I would say, disavow that book and remove those, these people were all wrong and bad and wrong statements. Blanket boilerplate statements that was put there because of one fucking complaining person, I might add, because of Oriental Adventures. Get rid of those things. Apologize for the slanderous crap you said about Gary Gygax and Dave Arneson, by extension. And we've got a foundation. We've got a foundation to stand on. And all they did was say, Hey, we're working with Luke Gygax now on 5th edition, 5.5 D&D 2024, new D&D, current year D&D, hashtag tieflings in your Greyhawk setting. Just bring all the furry races in D&D. So I have nothing positive or nice to say about Wizards of the Coast. And if you can't say anything nice, then don't say anything at all. So that's my thoughts on it. That's my thoughts on it. So all that said, we have we have a good show for you tonight. We're going to be playing first edition AD&D. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a good time. We're currently running Expedition to the Barrier Peaks. Now, if you haven't watched our live stream shows, if you've never tuned in to our Let's Play live streams, we play games by the dice. There can and there have been total party kills right here on this show. So nobody is safe. Nothing is preordained. There's no pre-written story. We did not do a script read, a rehearsal. So we just play AD&D. And if you are watching, if you have a question about what we're doing or how we're doing it, I want you to feel free to ask in the live chat. I want you to jump in there and say, hey, what's going on? If I don't do it, if I don't answer your questions, one of my players might answer your question. And if they don't, somebody in the audience might, because I have the smartest and best looking audience of any 5-night-a-week first edition AD&D live stream show on YouTube. Theoden Rex asks, am I going to review it or just skip it? We'll see. I will almost certainly get a copy just to see how applicable to first edition it might be. So, strong words from RPG Grandma there, but I'm right there with you, ma'am. Anyway. So if you haven't noticed, and a bunch of you have, the YouTube shorts are back on track. Those drop daily, 7:30, 1:30, and 7:30. And I was looking at the calendar today. Oh, that's right, calendar. I was going to mention this to you guys. I know a lot of you guys have said, oh, I want to go to the next Gary Con. I'd like to catch you at Gary Con. First of all, don't go to Gary Con for me. Go to Gary Con because there's actual TSR veterans there. You can get in some great gameplay. You can play at Paul Stormberg's Legends of Wargaming table and in his games. Go to Gary Con for those things. Go to meet Heidi and Eric, who are beautiful, wonderful people. Go to bid on cool stuff in the auctions. Do go to Gary Con for that. But Gary Con is moving time-wise. This is official. Not Gary Con. Damn it. EggCon. Go to EggCon. Go to EggCon for all those things. I mean, I won't be at a Gary Con, so if you're going to come to meet me, don't do that anyway. But go to EggCon. However, EggCon is moving temporally. That doesn't mean it's moving in Japanese fried shrimp. EggCon will be November 4th to the 7th of 2027. Wintry death for yours truly, but I will go. I will go. You will see me there. Man, I enjoyed the fact that it was summer because, attention, Wisconsinites, y'all don't know what summer heat is. But yeah, it's moving now to winter, so I'll go. I'll have a good time. I'll be wrapped up in all of my clothes. So I reckon I'll see you there. But yes, EggCon has moved from July, which I get it. Okay. Lake Geneva is a vacation town. All the rich folks from Chicago come up to Lake Geneva. Nobody goes to Lake Geneva in the winter. Nobody. So EggCon, November 4th to 7th. It's more affordable to them. Yes, EggCon is in November. So one thing I will tell you, though, is that opens up the summer a little bit more for guac. Exactly. Well, then I'll see you in hell, Jason MD. All right. So I've run my mouth just about enough. Yeah, Sean, I'm with you on that, but I'm going to go anyway because apparently I'm brain damaged or something. So with that said, I think it's a good time to bring 3 of our 4 players on. Our 4th one will be here. Brother Anselm, member for 2 months. Like the stream, brothers. Keep the channel thriving. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and bring our players on. First of all, back from an extended stay away, and we're glad he's back. I want everybody to welcome the one and only Yang Yanzhao. You can find him here on YouTube at Yang Yanzhao 4 for all the cool talk about comics, about, he talks to comic creators, media, books, movies, all sorts of stuff. And he is 1/3 of the Nerd Council of Doom. Everybody, please welcome Yang Yanzhao. Yang.
Evening, everyone.
How are you, my friend?
Excellent. Saw the new Spider-Man movie today.
How was Spider-Man?
It might be the best Spider-Man movie yet, including the Sam Raimi movies.
Ah, no. See, I don't believe that is possible.
You gotta check it out.
All right. I mean, I'm not gonna say I won't, but I'm just saying that's a tall order. That's like bringing me an OSR game and saying this is better than D&D. I mean, that's where you're going there. So, but yeah, I'll definitely check it out. It sounds like a banger. So you said if EggCon is in November, you're gonna check it out.
I don't know. I have to see. I mean, I imagine in Lake Geneva, I can get a hotel room for like $10 a night in November.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, and we'll see you at the table here in a minute. By the way, you're armed with a needler pistol now. Just wanted
excellent. To put that out there. How many charges?
You have 4. I think you have 1 in the pipe and then 4 clips. So you've got a lot of shots with it. So enjoy, have fun. Alrighty, next up we have a guy returning to us here. He is playing the fighter Subutai. Everybody, please welcome Jason. Good to see you, my friend.
Hi, how you doing, everybody?
We cannot complain. It's what the North Koreans said, you know. It's like, so how's the food in North Korea? I can't complain.
There you go. Hey, Yang, is your hand still stinging from the pimp slap you gave Kanik last week?
Sure.
I think that was beyond pimp slap. That was pimp stun. But anyway, we'll have to ask her how she feels. Everybody, please welcome Kanek as the cleric feels. Kanek.
Hello.
Hello. You are speaking from the back of the hall. So up your gain.
Okay, I'll try.
There you go.
Better?
That's a little better.
Okay.
A little better.
Hang on.
So, new mic for your birthday then? That's what we should send you?
No, if I don't put it, I have the headphones that I can put the mic up and down. If I don't put it all the way to the bottom, it sometimes doesn't all the way get loud. So.
Yeah.
All righty.
Yeah.
And
By the way, it is her birthday tomorrow, chat. Say happy birthday, Thor.
That's right.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday to Kanek. And, maybe we can have Gray Mist smack you the appropriate number of times.
Yes, some birthday spankings.
Nice.
You know, making
that would be 27, right, Kanek?
Yes, it would.
Yes, it would. 27.
a new character makes the perfect gift.
It really does. And Crom is the gift that keeps on giving. And hey, somebody has forced their way past security into the green room. Get back! Get away from me! Everybody, please welcome this guy, this traveler across the land. Everybody, welcome Dan. Dan, in the place where you live. How are you doing, man?
I'm fine. How's it going, Bill? Kanek, happy birthday. Please don't murder us.
Thank you. That's not the plan, but you never
She's playing
know.
a cleric. She can only do it with Flame Strike.
It wasn't the plan last time.
True.
All right. So when last we left this merry band of misfits, you had further explored into the strange metal caverns, discovering odds and ends and mechanical devices to delight and amuse you, including a very strange handheld spade gripped device that is now in the clutches of the monk Gray Mist. It projects these barbed darts, smaller than the tip of a plumbata of a dart, definitely narrower, but it propels them with a frightening accuracy and efficiency. And you now have that. So, party, you found this in this room that you've been searching. This appears to be an apartment of someone of import, but it's hard to tell. You've also collected some more cards, some more of the strange plaques that allow passage through certain doors. So at last time, I think you guys were in what appeared to be a large hall. For what purpose it was created, you don't know, but there's two doors out of it. One to the south and one to the west. Actually, the one to the west is just an opening. It's not even a door proper. It is just an opening to the west.
Okay. What level are we on?
You have come up from the area with the strange glowing and humming machines back to the original one.
Didn't we actually make it outside, rested for a bit, and went back in?
You did.
Okay, so we should probably be back on the first floor, I think, because we just wandered back in.
Okay, so large room, door to the south, opening to the west. What do?
I just peek around and look at the opening to where it leads, not actually going down it, just a quick around the corner.
It extends out into a pitch black hallway. Directly across from the opening, there is on the wall glowing amber light with a jet black slot beneath it.
We found a black card, didn't we?
You did found a black card.
Okay. All right. So do we want to try this one or do we want to try the other door first?
Try it.
Okay.
Watch out for any green plant-like things. They were quite deadly here earlier.
I still love the fact that your character sounds like the character my name is based on.
Well, I'm going for an evil Uncle Iroh type of theme.
I like the fact that Bill emulated your voice perfectly last week when you weren't here.
Yeah, I did.
Yes, Zuko, you should kill Ang. All right, so
Okay, the Amex black card going into the slot.
all righty. So this room is about 15 feet wide and about 25 feet long. Before you ask, no, there are not scorch marks on the wall. So let's see. That is
It just means the maintenance bots are good at cleaning up.
all right. Well, about that.
Oh,
There are 8 robots.
I need to shut up more.
So there are unknown and unknowable bits of trash in this room. There are also let me see. Everything here is worthless or in bad condition. It's gone to rot and ruin. Doesn't look like anyone has been in here for quite some time.
Is there anything lying about that is interesting?
How interesting do you consider a rotted seat cushion?
Not very.
Then no.
Can the Gray Mist really quick check for any hidden doors or anything?
Absolutely. The Gray Mist can certainly do that. The Gray Mist searches carefully and is certain that there are no hidden doors in this chamber.
Hmm.
So now when you looked out in this hall, a little further south, there was an opening and light was spilling out into the hall. So there is something beyond to the south on the same side. It's like 15 feet down. There's another opening on the right as you go south.
Do we want to double back and check that other door first, or just go down the hallway?
Yes. Let us check that other door first.
Okay, good. I thought you were just going to say yes and just confuse the hell out of me.
You are simple. I figured you needed more complex instruction.
Is that about the character or the player? Because both could fit.
Okay, so the second chamber is much the same. There are 3 skeletons lying here of generally human appearance. Otherwise, bits of rag, rotted old junk. In one corner of the room, there's a pile of something that looks like it was burned. So, like perhaps someone made a fire in here at some point, sort of greasy soot mark up the wall. But that was so long ago that can't really tell.
Do these skeletons have anything interesting on them?
No, they do not.
Okay.
Any cabinets, drawers, wardrobes?
There are a few, but they've all been wrenched open, and you can see that they're empty.
All right. I guess we go down the hall.
And they walked on down the hall.
Get out of my skull.
All right. So you move down the hall in the darkness. Now, 30 feet down is a four-way intersection. And at that four-way intersection, okay. There is a pool of clear-looking water on the deck, and with your light sources, you can see 7 perfectly round gems lying in the pool. They appear to be barrels, Beryl's, not Barrels. They appear to be these perfectly round barrels. Perhaps a half-inch in diameter, not large. And again, that's about 30 feet down, you see.
Well, going down there would require me to take off all my armor because don't feel like drowning.
Well, no, when I say pool of water, I mean like a couple of inches deep.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I just heard 30 feet, and I'm thinking that's how deep it
No.
was.
30 feet in front of you.
Oh, okay. All right.
My bad.
All right.
Well, I say we investigate the barrels. Perhaps there will be something useful or treasure filled in them.
Not that kind of barrel.
Oh,
No, there's a shape of the gem.
Barrels. They're perfectly spiral. They are barrels.
I see.
What are they wooden barrels, or they seem to be metal or some other kind of material?
Well, he said they were like gem-like, so I'm assuming they look like emeralds, sapphires, rubies, kind of thing. So the greedy bastard in me is thinking, hey, we got money.
There you go. And I believe somebody was complaining last week about a certain other somebody taking gems.
Yeah, because I have, a very needy deity that needs to get paid for this healing that we keep doing.
And in case you guys are wondering about the color of a barrel, let me just, this is not what they're shaped like. Like I said, they're almost perfectly spherical. They look color-wise like
Aren't they greenish?
yes, they're a pale green color.
So kind of like jade then.
Little bit less creamy though.
Okay.
There you go.
Like a pale yellow green. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. So that's the color of these. Again, pool of water, 30 feet down.
Yeah. Well, let's go take a look. I'm like, there's 7 of them, so like we could all at least get one.
All right, so it's a 10-foot wide hallway. 3 of you can move there if you all want to go, but it's up to you guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna go because I'm thinking loot.
Okay.
Yeah, the gray mist will go.
All right, and let's see. Dan, what is your character's name?
Jock, the magic user.
Jock the magic user, and Feels the cleric. What are you guys doing?
Have we searched for like secret doors or secret passages in this room at all since we've come in?
Not yet, I don't think. I think we all just saw.
No.
Ooh, gems.
I'll do that because I don't trust just unguarded treasure hanging out.
Okay.
Sure.
I'll go, but I'm going to poke ahead of me to make sure that the floor is what it seems.
Oh, the floor is absolutely what it seems. Tap, 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 splish, splish, splash. You arrive there. There's the barrels.
Shock the magic user.
Okay.
That would be rude.
There are there's 3 of you conveniently. There are 3 kind of just this little faint pop, pop, pop. Around your feet, each of you sees a spider. These spiders, let's see how. Yeah, they're very great spiders, about that big around, and they're going to be attacking. So let's start with Gray Mist. What's his armor class?
It is, I believe, 3. Yes, 3.
Okay, so 3. Spider appears out of nowhere, lunges forward. All right. That might get you. Oh, scrolled past where I needed to be. 17. Okay. It bites you. And you need to give me a saving throw versus poison, please. That's going to be a D20. I do not recall what bonuses monks might get.
Nothing until 11. At 11, they're immune.
Okay. Well, that's no immune. It's a space station.
Oh, that's going to be bad.
Ah! All right. And let's see. Subotai.
Yes. AC is 5.
AC is 5. Okay. Really? That's it? Give me a saving throw versus poison for Subotai, please.
Okay. By the way, which spider did I get? Tom, Andrew, or Toby?
Toby.
Oh, the OG.
Absolutely.
Where are my saves?
No, you got the
Poison.
Ralph Bakshi spider, man.
Okay, what do I
It's just a D20 roll.
Yep. Yeah, that sucked.
And you go down. All right. And there you go. That is Feels. You are missed. 2 of your comrades are down. Jock, you hear cries of surprise.
Oh, wait a minute. Armor class 1 is what it said. It was the base 5. I forgot all the modifiers.
Oh, armor class 1. And I rolled an 18. I think that may still get you. That
Yeah,
does still get you.
probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So 2 of your comrades are down. And you look down and Feels.
Sorry, that's my toddler.
That's fine. That's fine. Feels is surrounded now by these by these 3 spiders. So we're going to start with you, Kennick. What are you going to do in this round? Two of your erstwhile comrades are down.
Oh, she doesn't even need to do anything to kill us. All she has to do is run away.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they're going to chase me. So
Could
I'm
be.
gonna say fire in the hole, and I'm gonna start running at the magic user.
Running at the magic user. Okay.
Yep. So that he can hopefully, I'll slide in, and he'll cast a spell over me to take out these spiders that are going to be chasing me.
So you're going to try and move away.
Yes.
What is Jock going to do?
Jock is going to cast Conjure Elemental.
A bold choice, brother. All right, so conjure,
preferably fire.
All right, so you're going to try and conjure an elemental, a fire elemental. So let's see. Conjure elemental. Casting time, 1 turn. That's going to take you 10 minutes. Do you want to do that now?
Nope, I do not want to do that now. My bad. A new plan has arrived in my head. We'll go with Cone of Cold at the spiders.
Cone of Cold. Gotcha. You should live so long to freeze.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you're Cone of Colding down the hall.
Yep.
You're running forward. There feels so. The first
I'm
thing
going to slide into home. That's the plan. As soon as I see that spell starting to come off.
the first thing we're going to do. What is the casting time on Cone of Cold?
I am looking it up right now.
Oh, I got it here. Casting time, 5 segments.
Thank you.
You are 30 feet down the hall. Kennick, your base movement is 9. Let's see. Area of effect for Cone of Cold. Area of effect. A cone, a 1/2 inch long per level of character, or 5 feet long per level of caster. What level is your caster, Dan?
Level 11, so 55 feet long.
55 feet long. So that is going to get 55 feet down the hallway or 25 feet past where you are now. So when we roll initiative, you will be able to move at a rate of, let's see, 5 segments. Your base movement is 90 feet, 9 feet a segment. So you can move 45 feet before his Cone of Cold goes off. So you'll be able to move. However, as you are fleeing, the spiders, realizing that they're going to eat like damn hill kings if they pull this off, will be attacking you. So roll initiative for me there, Kennick. Because I got a 5. You got a 4.
Drat.
All right. The good news is you will probably be out of the way of the spiders, of the Cone of Cold. The bad news is it may be because you're lying on the deck. All right, so here we go. And all of these are at +4 because you have turned your back and fled. Let's see. So 1 miss, and what is that one? 1 miss, and then a 15. Your shieldless AC is, well, that's going to hit. So you're gonna take some damage. You're gonna take some damage at the very least. So that's going to be 2d6. And you lads lying on the deck there should have. Let's see. So you take 8 points of damage. Give me 2 saving throws versus poison, please, Kennick.
Okay. That's 1 success.
Made the first one.
Oh, not the second.
Did not make the second one. You feel that first sting and you're like, get it off. And you reach back to swat, and then something bites your hand. You stumble forward and fall face down. Cone of cold goes off. 42. Everything in the hall freezes. You can hear the metal creak and pop as frost creeps up the walls. The spiders shatter and die.
I'm the best.
You're the best, and your friends are all dead, lying on, or your friends are all lying on the deck.
Which means nobody saw how cool you are.
I will move up to the cleric and try to see if she still lives yet.
The cleric is not breathing. The cleric's lips are blue. Her chest does not heave.
I will loot the cleric.
Okay, Kenneth, do you want to describe the cleric has that lightweight mace and some magic armor. Anything else of note on your body, Kenneth?
Nope. Pretty
Okay.
basic.
All right.
Well, I'm assuming my weakling wizard ass can't really drag around extra armor, but I'll grab the mace.
Okay.
Um,
And you have the monk and you have the fighter. So
right. Definitely go into the monk because I know he pocketed all the goodies from the last one.
Yes, you have lots of pieces of jewelry, and you have that strange dart projector. Hey, thank you very much, JCT. I'm not even going to try and say the rest of that, but JCT. And you know what? I regard your compliment higher than I regard your super, although I do appreciate the super. A referee and not a storyteller. Well, that's me. Okay, so you have the strange dart projector. You have the bag of gems, and now what does Subutai got?
Yes, what does Subutai have for me?
What does Subutai have? Oh, let me get to his character sheet. Hold on. We have, well, the +1 sword.
Yeah, he's got a glowy sword that at least will give you a light source if you hold it aloft.
Oh, Grey Mist did have a +1 dagger.
All right, there you go. A +1 dagger and a +1 sword.
That's pretty much it for magic stuff. Chainmail, shield, the +1 sword, dagger, rope, torch, rations, water skin. Anything else interesting?
Grey Mist had a yellow card as well.
Oh yeah, I had a couple
yes.
cards.
Oh, yeah, 3 yellow cards and a black card.
Yeah. Everyone has.
Yeah, I got a lot of penalties.
Yeah, you had to. Yeah, this is pretty severe game, man. You didn't just get penalized. You got.
I have no coins, which is probably why I rushed in to grab jewels.
All right. Oh, and there are the 7 barrels now sitting in the puddle. If you want to collect those while you're.
I will also collect the 7 barrels because they're very pretty green.
All right. So you have let's see, the cards that you've collected and all the stuff that I just told you. In toto, you have a brown card, a gray card, a red card, a violet card, an orange card, a yellow card, and a jet black card. So you have one of every card you've seen that fits a door so far, at least. And holding aloft the dagger, you have a light source.
Okay. I will, at this point, cast invisibility on myself to avoid being seen by any other denizens of this wretched place and start retracing my steps back to the door.
Okay. So let's see. You're there. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So you said retracing, so I'll give that you are turning around and heading back to the north. Now, when you come to the three-way intersection, you can turn left or you can continue north into the strange apartments area. Which way do you go?
Let's go north.
The hallway goes 30 feet to the north. There is a doorway with a green, with an amber light above a green slot in the door. Now, I will point out that even though the player wasn't here, the character was here, and so you know that that's the little group of what appeared to be some kind of family apartment.
Okay. All right. Let's go back to that intersection then and go. Or my options, left or right?
When you say back to that intersection, do you mean south?
Yes. Yeah. Go south. Go south.
Okay. All right. So when you go south,
okay.
Okay.
I think I know where we are.
Okay. So
right,
going south, you have a long hallway that extends to the right into the darkness, and a long hallway that extends left into the darkness.
Okay. I will go the hallway to the right into the darkness.
All right.
Because I think I know where we are. I think that green door. Was there a red door next to the green door? Like on the left as I faced it?
You mean back up in the 30-foot section of hallway?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Up in the, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. Okay. I'm looking at where I spot my map. We're by like the captain's quarters and everything. Okay.
Okay. All right. So let's have a quick check of the old Wandering Monster table. And then when you make it out, the other players can use Crom to make up new characters. That, of course, assumes that the other players want to keep playing. I heard no laughter or anything from anyone else. So.
Well, I'm probably face down in the water, so like you can't hear it.
Okay. Yeah.
You just sound like a Murloc from World of Warcraft.
All right. Okay, so you come to the end of this hallway. You don't encounter anything. You are now looking out into a hallway that is 20 feet across to the other side. The radius of light shows that there are the stumps of fungus well trampled. As the hallway continues on the other side, you may turn left and go south, or turn right and go north.
Turn right and go north.
All righty. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Going north, this takes you into a large square gallery, which is 60 feet on a side. There is a central cylinder in the middle with an opening on your side. That is the south side. And on the north side, and a dim gray light within. There is daylight shining out from the north.
I will go around the cylinder and go towards the daylight to the north.
Go into the light.
Making haste, as I seem to recall from us observing it last week, that it was on a timer.
Casting haste. All right.
Well, no, just moving.
Yeah, no, I okay. You do not encounter anything. You come out into the open air. So, Canex says, isn't it odd that only the magic user survived solo?
I did kill all of the phase spiders, Canik.
No, but I mean, I was also the solo surviving magic user.
Well, maybe this is just a.
Maybe
we should do like a classic Final Fantasy 1 challenge and just do all black mages, like all magic users.
Okay, so
mages.
Yeah,
guys, the first floor of this dungeon's really hard.
Alrighty, so once again, we find ourselves. You are bereft, magic user. Do my other players desire to create their characters real quick?
Yes.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah. Although I am curious to see how the magic user fares on his own.
Sir, I
Okay.
cast invisibility, which is permanent until I do something, so I can wait patiently.
You can wait patiently till another group of adventurers arrives at the behest of Duke Owen. So that is the third near party white. Well, that is a third mass casualty event in this module. So let's see. Players, I will ask you if you want to use Crom on your own right there, or if you want me to do it here live. What do you guys want to do?
I have a Chromebook, so it ain't gonna run on my stuff.
All right, I can gen one up for you real quick. Do you have a desired character that you would like to play?
Let's see. I've had thieves killed. I've had fighters killed. So I don't think we're gonna do those again.
Okay.
Let's see. Who else died? What would survive in this?
Seems like magic users.
Magic users.
It's-
Can I just play a veggie pygmy? Because they seem to thrive here. No. You know what? I'll be the cleric this time.
All right. Kennick, you want to play cleric, warrior? What do you want to do?
I think she's not here.
She said she lost connection in the stream, in the chat.
Oh yeah,
There we go.
there she is.
Oh,
She's
somebody's
Yep.
somebody's suggesting assassin.
Yeah. What classes do we have now?
I'm taking
We've got the
cleric
magic.
this time. I'm
Okay.
taking cleric this time.
Okay. And then Yang, what are you playing?
I don't know yet. I'll take whatever's left, I guess.
No, go ahead and choose. Go ahead and choose.
I don't know. I almost think I should take a magic user. Seems
We
like
have
we do
two,
better with two.
but- I don't know.
Someone be a bard.
No.
I mean,
No.
if I could be a bard.
Not here. Not new. In
I'd
a
offer to roll up
tavern?
a new character, but I lived.
We can
Oh.
fix that later.
How dare you, sir?
Rude.
What about an illusionist? Would that help?
I mean,
Ooh.
Yang, again, if you want to roll with a bard, man, I don't mind.
well,
it's up to
no,
you.
then I think I'd have to kill the the magic user.
I don't understand why, but okay. All right, let me
Well, wouldn't he be
see.
good aligned?
Yeah, you would. All right, let me get this.
I mean, I
here.
could go with assassin if
All right. Just getting the latest build of Crom here, folks. Don't mind
Well,
me.
I'm looking at the chat and I see a bunch of druids.
So yeah,
You're looking in the chat and you see a bunch of druids.
somebody put druid would mess up a veggie pygmy.
That's true.
No, Gonzalo, we did not all die because I lived because of good choices.
So I'll take druid.
Okay, well, we'll do
And I'll
you
go
up
with a ranger
high-level
then.
druid.
I'll go with a
Druid
ranger.
and a ranger and a magic user and
Cleric.
a cleric, right? Druid,
Yep.
ranger, magic user, cleric. Okay.
Cool.
Well, the magic user stays. Let's go ahead and roll up. My poor PC, why is it dragging so bad? Give me just a second here, guys. And we'll get going. Come on, Windows. Seriously, this is a 24-core Xeon with 48 gigs of RAM. I don't know what I've done to this poor computer.
Honestly, I think it's the recent Windows updates because I have a killer machine and it's been dragging ass since my last Windows update round.
Somebody was asking about a Ranger. I don't know if they would do too good inside of a spacecraft.
Well, you've also got a Druid inside of a spacecraft. So, but you know what? Our other choices haven't really worked well so far. So why not?
Why not?
Yeah, I mean, we have corridors.
No showback. It
I'm
wasn't a
planning on-
TPK. I lived. It was an NTPK, near TPK.
Yes.
Ah.
And the first level of this dungeon is very difficult.
I feel like we're a little bit understaffed. Like, it doesn't seem like 4 characters are enough to really make it through this.
You're right. Nobody has a staff.
I have a quarterstaff.
Yeah,
That's
usually
why-
mages do.
That's why he lived.
$1.25 quarterstaff, but I'm not going to tell him that.
Well,
All right, let's try this again. Come on now. All right. More info, run anyway. I'm going to share this on the screen because this is such a great little program. Does it work? JCTXC, no, this is a first edition program, but I'm going to share it anyway so you guys can watch. It turns out Bill ran S3 just so he could demo this frequently. All right, so here we go. Let's do our Druid first. Let's do
Half Elven if I could.
Half Elven, absolutely. So guided auto create. Character name, Yang? Amma? Okay.
Yes. He will be Blackthorn.
Blackthorn the Druid. Okay. Well, you said he. Do not use psionics. Half elf. Single class, obviously. And Druid. And level, let's make him
31.
Let's see. Let's make him I don't Windows, please, I implore you, stop. And no, I'm not making him level 31, Yang. So help me God. Sorry. Just random stuff from Windows. Try that again. All right. One more time. Guided auto create. Character name. Male. Do not use psionics. Half elf. Single class. Druid. Level 8. Save to text. Yes, we will. We're not going to print that sheet now. Guys, that's how fast you can make an AD&D character with Chrome using the guided auto create. Now, I believe there was a call for a cleric. Yes?
Yes.
All right. Character name.
We're going to go with a female. I'm feeling 80s rock tonight, so Sister Christian.
All right. Female. Use psionics. No. Available races. Well, if you're going to go cleric, we're almost absolutely going to have to go human.
Yep.
And single class, of course. Cleric level. Oh, let's make you level. You know what? I'm feeling cheeky. Let's make you level 11.
Oh, this one goes to 11.
All right. So there we go.
All right.
No. All right. And last but not least, was somebody was going to play an illusionist?
Nope.
Oh, ranger.
Oh, a ranger. That's right. Half elf or human?
I can't be a full elf?
No.
Okay, fine. Half elf.
And I used the wrong thing. I started, let's see. You know what? Let's see if we get a ranger with a full-blown guided, or let's see. You might be able to be a ranger with that. Female. Yes, you can be a ranger with that.
Okay.
4. And we're going to make your ranger level 8. Melee weapons proficiencies. Oh, hand axe, dagger, long sword, short sword, and can't be a ranger without using a bow. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules.
That's fine.
I mean, you could absolutely be a ranger without using a bow. Let's see. Let's just do a longbow, a standard English longbow, because I like you. That's never mind.
I was muted, but I laughed.
Thank you.
I thought that was good.
All right.
Took me a second.
So let's give you some banded mail. Let's give you a shield. This is Crom, guys. This is the Character Record Organization Manager. This is the piece of software that can supercharge your first edition AD&D game. Look how quickly and how easily I'm making the character. So let's be done. Let's get you your weapons, of course. Now, you will have some magic weapons. Kennick, I'm going to make this easy. You've got a +2 shield. You've got a +2 intelligence, or you've got a +2 longsword. Not intelligent, no special abilities. You've got a ring of protection +1 and a potion of extra healing. Fair enough?
Yep.
All right. So we have melee weapons, longsword. Gonna do a hand axe. Gonna do a dagger. We're gonna do, let's see, did a long sword, short sword. Back, gonna get you ranged weapon, gonna get you a long bow, bow long, that's 6. Oh, did I miss something there? Because that is, oh, don't have the money for it. I'll add you some money and we'll get it in just a second. Let's go ahead and get your arrows. Arrows, normal dozen. Do you want any silver arrows?
Sure. Like 3.
All right. 3, 3, 3. Back, and let's see. Crom, for when your DM is a cruel, vicious TPK tyrant. Absolutely. All right, back to me.
I would like to point out the DM did not roll those saving throws.
It's the dice, man. It's never it's the dice.
I did not. All right. Miscellaneous equipment and items. Normally, Kennick, I would let you browse, but hey, you know, TikTok. So let's get you a backpack. Let's get you. Do you want a great helm or a small helm?
Small.
All right. Do you want a lantern?
Please.
All right. Let's get you a nice hooded lantern. That's going to leave you needing some oil.
Yep.
Get you a few flasks of oil. Let's get you a quiver for, let's see, how about a score of bolts? Let's get you a large pouch and a small pouch. Let's get you a tinder box. Let's be done. Let's be done.
Oh, I didn't think I had a crossbow. Because you said bolts.
You do not have a crossbow.
Okay.
Check for sonics. No. Lawful, neutral, or chaotic good, please.
Chaotic good.
Chaotic good. And by the way, in case anybody's wondering, no, this is not a web application. It's not a website. You run this right locally on your computer. What's your name of your character?
Ricky.
Ricky Short?
R-I. Ricky Ranger.
Really? Ranger Rick?
Ranger
yes.
Rick. All right.
Yes, Ranger Rick. But she's female, so she's Ricky.
All right. File name Ricky. Print this sheet now. Yes. Load. I think I might have screwed up and called your character Y Yang, but that's okay. You can call them what you want to. All right. So, Ricky. And as you guys can see, that displays a first edition AD&D character in all of their glory, all of their stat abilities laid out. It's real awesome. So we're going to manage your money. We're going to modify your gold. We're going to add coins. We're going to add 100 coins. We're going to go shopping. We're going to purchase weapons. And we're going to get you that bow that you always wanted, but Dad wouldn't buy you. Bow composite, or bow comma long. And that is 6. And that's it. We go back. Go back. We're done. Yes. Overwrite. Yes. And there we go, guys. That is it. Those are the characters created. If you're interested in purchasing Crom, shoot me an email, bsylvie@gmail.com. Let me get you into a copy of Crom today. Now, you know, we had a good question earlier. There. And who was that from? Let me scroll up a little bit. It was JCT asked if this was, does it work with 5e also? For basic character creation and dishing out their equipment, there's no reason. I mean, you would have some conversion work to do, but for getting the basic stats and basic equipment and even some initial spells to start, this is absolutely flexible enough that as long as you're willing to put in the work, yeah, it could be useful for that. Now, will it mark down your feats and all that jazzmatazz? No, it won't. But for just basic character generation, it's right there. Crom reminds me of my first job as a telecom provider where you had to manage your clients. Beautiful. Did I ever think of adding any? Yes, I have, Vindicta. Yes, I have. And that's all I'm going to say on that topic right now. So let me pass these characters to their respective players. And I just need to do this. Actually, we're going to quit back out. And I'm just going to make sure. Yes, that was my mistaken. Well, the name is on the character sheet, Yang, even though I accidentally saved it as Y. And Blackthorn has leather armor +2. A potion of fire resistance and a potion of growth. Ooh, that's growth. And our cleric, you have plate +1, shield +1, mace +1, a scroll of resurrection, and a potion of extra healing. That is also correct. Jason MD points that out. Crom is a single purchase. Crom will never say, would you like an AI summary of your character? Purchase tokens to use on our AI server. No. Crom lives on your hard drive, your computer, and lets you do your character building with it. That is a great comic book, by the way, Kabuki, Why the Last Man. All right, so let me get these to our players. And you guys look out in the Discord message for our Gamma World players. That is not a Discord server, by the way, folks. That's just something that I have for the players. So let me go over here. And I will get this real quick. Now, let me ask you this. How many times could you have done this at the table for AD&D? How many times could you have, and there are the character sheets, have you had a near TPK and you were like, oh my God, what do I do? I guess we got to stop for a while people make new characters. We did it like that. Better than Reed Fleming's World's Strongest Milkman? I don't know. I haven't read that one. There are Crom loot boxes, but they are free. Unfortunately, they are also empty. That is correct.
Actually, I think they're mimics.
Shh. And why don't you just go ahead and spoil the surprise, man?
Oh, God, sorry.
All right. Players, let me know when you have your characters in your hot little hands.
They are downloaded.
Yes.
Grabbing now.
All righty.
Okay, got it.
All righty. So, 3 new adventurers dispatched by Duke Owen, who sounds like a local politician. On March 19th, vote Republican, vote Duke Owen. Having
God,
been
that's
dispatched.
scarily accurate.
It is, isn't it? You know, so, something local, like it's, you know, a county commissioner in Wyoming or something, you know.
I want to move to Wyoming.
I always love that too, when like you get your local election. If you live here in the United States, you know what I'm talking about. Your local politicos, I don't care left or right, try and tie themselves to the international political scene as hard as they can if they think it'll help them. You know, Duke Owen supported a 5% tax on blah, 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 just like our president did, you know, and you're like, I went to church with Duke Owen. He can't carry a note in a bucket. You know, it's like, and you're telling me he cares about the, you know, anyway. All right. So you guys have got your characters. So Jack, as you're sitting there in camp, these 3 strangers with writs of exploration given them by Duke Owen, they approach your camp. So they say, Duke Owen has sent us. What can you tell us about that metal cave? You're muted, by the way. There you go, Dan.
Sorry about that. Yes, the ethereal voice calls out while invisible. Good recruitment or reinforcements from Duke Owen. Much needed. My former companions met with a terrible fate due to their own failures and lackluster capabilities as adventurers. But hopefully you all are much stronger and better. And then I'll drop the invisibility.
All right. Boom. There you go. There's this fellow in well, I'll let you describe yourself.
Yeah, so Jock is a magic user with a pretty simple looking robe. We'll say he's bald with a goatee and cool face tattoos from wizard school, because that seems like something that he would do. Why not?
Absolutely.
Well, the kids are doing it.
Yeah. And you can see that his backpack is heavily laden with gear that he doesn't need, like a glowing sword and a lightweight magical mace. Did the Duke equip you properly? I might have some spares items for to share.
I'm
Instant
fine.
Charlie, exactly what I'm talking about.
I believe I'm all right. I'm still trying to figure out spells, though.
Nature will provide.
Well, while nature waits to provide, would you like this +1 dagger? It's very light and well balanced.
Sure.
I toss him the dagger. Handle
All
first.
right. Probably was. Here you go. Thunk.
Oh God, Crom, get Crom.
I shouldn't have removed that from on-screen share. I should have just I should have just like minimized to have ready to pop back up. Instead of going through the trouble of having to rerun it.
Can my new ranger companion make use of a +1 glowing sword?
Probably. Should be proficient in it.
I mean, I've got a +2 magic sword, so I don't need a +1.
Okay, fine. Be that way.
You got a +1? That's like a baby's toy.
I'll just hang on to it for the next group that happens to show up courtesy of Duke Crom.
All right. So you got this. Go ahead.
I think my cleric is going to serve Crom because it's probably the only way she'll stay alive.
You've got that strange vessel that the monk had. Do you wish to try and show that to your new companions, what it can do?
Yes, I will show them the strange vessel.
Alrighty.
To the cleric too. Sorry, I got that small box out of the medicine cabinet that had like 2 capsules in it. From I believe was the captain's quarters. I'll offer that to the cleric to see if perhaps he can, if he's seen it or knows what it can do or figure it out.
I have absolutely no clue what this does, but I would study it at a later time.
Okay, yeah, you can see the lozenges rattling around in there. They're oblong, cylindrical with rounded ends. They are divided in half across the median. They are one half is red, one half is dark pink. They are perhaps the size of a large gem setting, but they're clearly not gems. They're far too lightweight for that.
Okay.
The only thing, and I should have mentioned this last week, on the back of the box, there's no writing, but there is what looks like a stylized picture of someone, of them placing presumably one of these in the mouth. So if you thought that they might go in your ear or up your nose or into some other orifice, no, they don't.
I'm glad they're not suppositories.
Yeah. I suppose they are not.
Wow.
We've reached bottom.
Oh, no. I can dig down beyond that. Don't
okay, you realize bottom was the pun.
Yes. All right. So now, as to the item that you found, since I absolutely know, well, you know what? I reset Explorer. Let's see if I can actually add this. This is what the strange device looks like. Yeah, look at that. So there you go, cleric, and you wish to investigate that. Go ahead, if you would, please, and roll a 10-sided die.
Good luck, cleric.
Or not Claire. Not
No,
not
I
Claire,
was.
Magic-
I wanted to investigate the pills.
Oh, you
later.
wanted to? Okay, all right. Go ahead and roll a 10-sided die, please.
We have a 5.
You have a 5. Okay. It is very clear that your hand is intended to go around the narrow wasp-like middle, and your finger would fit comfortably on the switch beneath the cylindrical opening. We're going to do that so people can see the die roll. So like a crossbow with no crosspiece, perhaps. All right, give me another die roll, please. Another D10.
10. 5 again.
A 5. Okay. Takes you a few minutes, but you realize that this is a dart projection mechanism of some kind. And here's what you figure out about it. I need to see. There's a lot of entries. If you just look up needler pistol in the OCR module, it's in there a bunch. All right. So you figure out that the bottom slides off. A little box full of needle projectiles sits in it, and then it slides shut. That's how it's loaded. And it holds 10 of those. One of those is discharged. There is a selector switch just to the left of that point. There's a small dot and a round circle. On the narrow pattern, the target creature will take many needles at once. On the broad one, they take just a couple with a, let's see, the various targets will take. All right. So I want to explain this properly. All right. The selector switch on the left side of the receiver housing can be set to a narrow or broad pattern, a small dot, or a big circle. On the narrow pattern, the target creature will take from 5 to 8 D4 plus 4 needles. On a broad pattern, the various targets will take 1 to 2 needles with a maximum of 5 possible creatures hit, regardless of the number of missiles accounted for, as few as 5 possible. The maximum damage received from each needle is dictated by the armor class of the target creature. 6 hit points if armor class 6 or lower, 5 if AC 5, 4 if AC 4, 3 if AC 3, 2 if AC 2, 1 if AC 1, and no damage if AC 0 or better. And medium range reduce the number of needles striking a single target creature by 2, and long range reduce the number by 4. On a broad pattern setting, there is no range penalty, but it will only be effective to medium range. So it's basically kind of a needle scatter gun with a full choke on it. Now, did you take the other box? I presume you would have taken the other boxes too, Magic User?
Yeah.
All right. So the Magic User has 4 cubes that fit there. Well, actually, you don't have to tell them that you do if you don't want to.
No, I'll share my information and knowledge with my new compatriots that are also loyal servants to the Duke.
All right. You're the
Owen
Duke.
Hey, number 1.
All right. So you have your dart gun. You have this strange building in front of you. I will say that this group of adventurers arrives at a time when the doors have automatically opened.
Well, shall we venture in, new friends?
Well, of course.
Why not?
Excellent. Rangers lead the way.
By the way, I'm not going to do the voice all night, but like, just imagine she sounds like Mrs. Doubtfire.
Why aren't you doing the voice all night?
Because that's going to be annoying as hell.
Where's your
part of the
dedication
fun.
to your craft, good sir?
Well, most my dedication to the craft. Okay. You've
All
asked
right.
for it. You've asked for it, laddie.
I'm the game master, and no, I didn't.
And this is
want
how
that
my
over.
next character dies.
All right. So, by the way, I just want to say there's 153 of you maniacs watching, 105 over on YouTube, 48 or 105 over on Twitter, 48 of you here on YouTube, and that
Nice.
makes me happy. Thank you very much, guys. Okay, so you enter the strange cave. The light is dim. The place smells of oil, of machinery. The walls are of a gleaming metal. There is a set of valves beyond the vestibule where you've gone. They too are open, the daylight showing a large gallery with a strange, dimly lit cylindrical room in the middle. To either side, you have two doors above each door. Well, above the door on the left, I should say. I got to look at the map again because I know Yang broke one of these the last time you guys were in this area. All right, so yes, on either side of the door, there are portals, and above one of them, there is a glowing amber light and a violet covered slot, a violet colored slot. On the other side, there is no light, but there's also a violet colored slot. So, what to do, adventurers?
I look at the magic user. Do you know anything about these slots here?
Yes, and I unfurl my key card wallet or bag or whatever they all came in when we found them all together, and take the violet one and insert it into the slot, looking all cool, like I know what I'm doing.
All right. So, yes, he takes out his Ridge wallet. That's not a sponsorship. But no, he takes out a card, slots it. The door slowly grinds open. The room beyond, dimly lit, although there is some sunlight pouring in. And in that room, in that chamber, to the council chamber, you see, did I just close my die roller window? I hope not. I did not. All within is rot and ruin. And there are 3 skeletons dressed in tatters and rags.
There's been a lot of this in this strange metal cave that we find ourselves in. Lots of death, lots of rot, strange vegetable-like small people. I call them broccoli dwarfs. Very, very strange. Also, metallic beasts that can kill on sight, and there's also metal rooms that should not be lightning bolted. So,
Okay.
Uncle Jack, you can't go around calling them broccoli people.
happy birthday, Kanek. We'll never forget how you killed us all.
Thanks.
All right. So, did you open the door on the left or on the right, please?
The right.
Okay. That was the one that the light was broken off of. So,
Okay.
Rotten ruin. There
Then-
is, however, I should point out, in the southern wall, over against the western wall, there is a door.
Right. Is that another key carded door, or is it just a regular door?
Excuse me. It is not a key carded door from this side.
Okay. I'll walk towards it and then demonstrate to the newcomers. And these magic doors and portals just like respond to you, and I'll like wave my hand in front of it.
and it opens. You are looking into the 60 by 60 darkened vestibule.
So
you're basically in the northwest corner of the darkened vestibule.
okay. I would suggest
Name of my new jazz club, by the way, the darkened vestibule.
Sweet, I'd go there. My former compatriots and I explored a great deal on this floor, and every corner seems to lead to death. There is that strange, and I'll point towards the cylinder. I believe that leads down to the floors below, if we'd like to try that.
Do you know how it works?
No, because I wasn't here when they figured it out.
Your best guess. Well, actually, your character was, even though the player wasn't. So, yes, you know that you step in, and depending on which door you come through, a baton extends from the wall. You grasp it, and it will either lift you up or take you down. But I don't think. Let's see.
So are the floors that are above us or below us safer?
That's a great question. Many of the good Duke's adventurers have fell to ruin here. I don't know how best to answer that.
We should start from the bottom and go up.
I agree. Let's start all the way at the bottom and then go
Yes,
up.
that would make the most sense.
Yes.
Okay. So
Oh,
you
my
know,
Crom.
Bye, Crom.
My Crom.
you know that going to the other side is where you get the bars that take you down.
I'll lead
All
them around.
All right. So you all step in. It takes a bit of practice, but you grasp a bar. The floor beneath you opens, and you slowly, as if you're standing on a tensor's floating disc or being levitated downwards, the floor irises open. You're almost blinded by the light that pours up, and you go down. The chamber that you're in here is vast, and it hums ominously. There are unknowable, dully gleaming, they look like outbuildings made of metal with strange dial faces and portals of glass and pulsing emerald and ruby and tourmaline colored objects. But you don't have much time to ponder on this before, still holding on to the batons, you continue to the south. This leads into a dimmer chamber, and you have a moment before it continues to the south to regard your surroundings. Let's see, because what you see here, that is 3. That is 2. That is not what I wanted. Okay. There are strange vines that are creeping all over in the hallway out in front of you. So let me show you this. That is 21. We actually have an illustration of that. So literally growing on the floor in these pads of turf. And there is hallway beyond, I might add. This is not something like they're completely obscuring your way. You can see hallway beyond. Is that? No, that's not the one I want. Come on, give me the... I may have to do that because, again, all right. So right there, you see it right here when I'm circling with the mouse. This great tangle of vines. Do you stop here or do you just keep going down?
So as a monk, can Blackthorn identify...
You mean a druid?
Or druid, I mean.
Yeah.
Can he identify those types of plants?
You would have to cast the spell Identify Plant. Or locate plant and then sort of know what it's all about. Did you choose your spells in the break?
I have not, but well, some, yes, but it says in the manual, in connection with their nature worship, druids have certain innate powers which are gained at higher levels. At third level, a druid gains the following abilities: 1 is identify plant, 2 identify animal, 3 identify pure water, and then pass through overgrown areas without leaving a discernible trail and at normal movement.
Then, okay, here's what I will tell you about these vines. They are utterly alien to Greyhawk. You know that these vines have never grown in the soil of your planet. They are long and tapered, almost whip-like to the end, with slightly bulbous tips at the end. So yeah, that gives you an idea. These are very rare plants.
So then, as a druid, since they are alien to this planet, would he consider those like an invasive species or something he needs to protect?
That's entirely up to your character.
I'm going with invasive.
You're going with invasive. Well, the party is going down. That's all the information you can glean, and nobody said they were letting go of their handles. So, so further on you go. And yes, it makes that exact sound. All right. So here, you thought the strange invasive plants above were unusual. Here, nature has run riot. And I'm betting that I will get some descriptive text there. All right. There are so many plants here, so many unusual plants, and druid, same thing. These are completely alien to your experience. There are vines that flower. There's leaves that sway, though there is no breeze. There are sweet scents here. There is a bright open area you can see just beyond this, a vast green swamp before you of trails, bridges, gazebos. It is though it is a maintained park from within one of your larger cities, but run completely riot. Hillocks, turves, mounds of green, brooks, pools, ponds, small waterfalls, all unusual and fascinating. What do you wish to do, O adventurers?
I defer to the ranger and the druid on account of I've been used to strange metal in this place, not nature.
Yeah, you can barely see any metal at all, and most of that is within the lift that you're in. You guys have but a if you release your bars, you will stop dropping down, but otherwise you have just a few seconds to observe this as you're gliding downwards.
Well, aren't we going all the way to the bottom?
I think so. I think we're going to go to the bottom and just work our way back up.
We need to burn it all.
Agreed with
He's-
both counts.
That
Why?
kind of druid. All right.
They can't be allowed to escape and destroy the nature. of
Much
our
love,
work.
Kabuki. Have a good evening. Thanks for stopping by. Yes, you know, if this stuff gets out, it could. There's a delicate balance.
Well, how long has this place been here? I mean, it hasn't gone out in like however long. This place has been buried for ages. I mean, you've seen skeletons everywhere.
All right, you are through the floor. Ceiling above you closes. You travel on to the next level of this strange place. All right, so I need to actually show you an illustration for what you see as you enter this. And once again, Windows not letting me cut and paste. At least I don't think we can, but try again. Stop. Let's add. Oh, you know what? I just realized I can do this, and I can add the entire screen. And just blow that up. Okay, so Magic User, you recognize this. This is very similar to the Vasty deck above you that had the humming boxes in it.
It's similar but different. We saw it above, but this is. I don't believe we ever went this deep.
And again, unless you're letting go of the bars, you have just a couple of seconds to view this before you continue down.
I think we're just going to the bottom.
We're
All
going to the bottom.
All right, downward you go. By the way, speaking of trips downward, I don't know if anyone here is a fan of classic Doom, but if you are, there's a map set called Going Down that looks absolutely amazing. Do recommend giving it a try. All right, so you go down. Finally, you stop. Your feet are no longer floating, or at least I think so. Watch, I will have said. Yes, you finally come to a stop. You are standing, you don't know where you are exactly. You must be somewhere deep within the earth. Let's see. You have looking off to your left, there is a set of double doors. And this area is well lit, I should point out. Set of double doors, amber light above a violet slot. To your right, there is a large boxy room that is about 20 feet on a side. You can't see past it, but there is passage to the north and south of it.
Do you have a card for that particular door?
I do believe I do, and I will pull out my Ridge wallet, not sponsored. And then I'll go ahead and insert the card into the door.
All right. So you go to the east. You open the door. All right. And let me describe that. So this is a strangely angled room that to the north follows a curved shape around to the southeast. There are various crates, boxes, strange runes on each side. These all seem to be of some unknown material. They are multicolored. You're not sure what each color represents. There's a stack of 3 blue ones, a row of 4 red ones, an aisle of 8 green ones. There's no telling.
This is all foreign to me, new friends.
Well, I suppose we should search what we can.
Yep. See if there's anything useful here.
All right. Well, looking around on the ground, poking around, you do not spot anything as you probe around. The floor here is surprisingly clean. A little bit of dust, no tracks in it that the ranger could easily spot. Oh, okay. Not that one.
This room does not appear to have been used lately.
Okay, so what do you wish to do?
I'm going to search for circuit doors.
Alrighty.
I have a bonus on that.
Your meticulous searching does not reveal any secret doors. You can tell looking around that these containers, they must open somehow, but how that is, you don't know. But other than that, no, there's no secret doors or anything like that around.
Okay.
Yang, how about the druid? All this is metal. All this is really offensive to you. There's not a growing thing to be seen.
I think he's, for the moment, reeling in horror. So he will sort of hang back and try to stay alert to see what evil creature will come out after us.
All right. Jason, how about Sister Christian? What is she doing?
Sorry if I've not been that talkative. I'm trying to fill my spell slots right now.
No, that's okay.
Trying to figure out what I'm doing. Are there any markings or any kind of like language or anything readily to be seen? That
Yes,
you could try to
but
decipher.
I mean, what's your decipher languages? I mean, you know, you're a cleric, so you would need magic for that.
Yeah, let me see let me take a look at the spells I just picked. There we go.
All right. All right, Dan, and how about Jack?
Tongues is only for spoken languages, right?
That is correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Jack's just going to keep an eye out and kind of look around as they're investigating the area, just to make sure we don't get snuck up on by anything.
All righty. Okay, so you all spend a time investigating around you, keeping sight of each other so you don't get lost in this mazy place. But ultimately, you don't find anything of note here. And as I said, this huge room continues. It curves to the southeast.
Well, shall we continue to explore?
Yep. I believe we should go. Let's go.
Okay. The wall continues to curve southeast. That is on your left. On the right, the walls are much more straight angled. The wall to the south extends 50 feet before it turns at an angle, goes southeast 30 feet, and then turns due south and runs for 30 feet, opening up the space around you. When you come into this oddly shaped room, curved on the northeast side, square on the western and southern sides, in the western wall, the southernmost portion of the western wall, there is a set of double doors with an amber light and a violet slot.
I'll pull out the violet key card and pop it in the door.
All right. The door slides open. There is nothing in the hall beyond, but it is equally well lit. The hall goes to the right, that is to the north, about 30 feet, then angles to the northwest, but it also opens to the immediate south into an east-west running hall that is also 20 feet wide, as is the one that you are currently in. So you can go north or south.
South.
All right. You are in the gallery that runs east-west. It is 20 feet north-south. Which direction do you wish to go? Looking to the east, you can see that it runs about 40 feet and then turns slightly to the southeast.
West.
West. All right. So let's see. All right. So the western path, again, this is all very well lit. The western path extends 60 feet past the opening that you just came out of. At the midpoint, there is a set of double doors on the right or on the north. They do not have a slot or an amber light. Bless you, bless you.
Thank you. So they should just open then.
Yes, from what you've seen.
Well, north or continue on the hallway?
Say we continue.
So you're not opening the doors, you're just
Are we
going
opening
west?
the doors?
I'm asking.
No.
Let's
Let's open the door.
Yeah,
Let's do the door.
Okay. All right. When you enter the room, the chamber is almost immediately filled with fragrant rolling steam. It's not intoxicating. It doesn't make you dizzy. It's like one of the great baths, but the heat is even. The steam is pleasant, There are white and blue alternating checkerboard tiles under your feet that you can see just before that obscures them, before the steam obscures them. And that is where we will leave it for tonight as you enter the unknown. So near TPK tonight, but you guys shrugged it off with great aplomb and are continuing to explore. I want to say thank you to everybody for tuning in tonight. Happy birthday to you, Kanek. Happy birthday.
Thank you again.
Thank you to all my players for tuning in tonight. We had 187 of you lunatics watching tonight, 66 over on YouTube, 121 over on X, and I certainly appreciate it. Thank you to all my players, and hey, who knows, maybe this bunch will live a little bit longer. But until then, everyone, just remember, you know, they haven't encountered any owl bears wearing power armor, and isn't that a good thing? Be good to each other, and I will see you guys all on Monday. Peace. Good night. Love you all.
Have you seen my owl bear? Here's to all the weirdos everywhere in the woods and in the air. Have you seen my owl bear? Should I shave off all my hair? Bobs are all around, some live in tunnels underground. Some are fat, some are rich, some are sleeping in a ditch. Can you ride a crooked horse without a saddle way off course? Naked as a toad all the way to Smoky Joe's. Have you seen the little creep driving fast in his little green Jeep? He smells like fish and brandy, but his rotten teeth look dandy. Take me to the show, I don't care if fast or slow. From action flicks to dancing dicks, just take me to the show.